Hello students, in this video we will complete the exercises of chapter 6, the later Vedic period Aryavarta. So please come to the exercise part. First, exercise number A, fill in the blanks. Later Vedic period lasted from 1000 BCE to 600 BCE. Second, a person's life was divided into 4 ashramas. Here will be 4. In the Vedic age, children received education in a Gurukul. Okay, here will be Gurukul. Fourth, in the later Vedic period, father was considered the head of the family. Here will be father. The Brahmanas performed rituals and sacrifices. Here will be Brahmanas. Now name the following: the lowest social group in the Varnas. Okay, here will be Shudras. Okay, here you have to write Shudras. Second, the horse sacrifice ritual important for establishing the king's authority. Which yagya was there? Ashwamedha yagya. Then you have to write Ashwamedha yagya. Now, poetry style common in Vedic age. Painted grey wear. PGW. In a short you can write painted grey wear. Now, an important trade center in later Vedic period, Hastinapur, Kashi and Videha. Okay, Hastinapur, Kashi and Videha. The stage of renunciation of all the comforts of life, that was Sannyasa Ashrama. That was Sannyasa Ashrama. Choose the correct option or the answer. In Grihastha Ashrama, a person leads the life of a householder. Here will be Grihastha. Second, Rajasuya Yagya was performed to confer supreme power to the king. Here will be Rajasuya. Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva were the main gods during the later Vedic period. Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. Sorry. The two epics, Mahabharata and Ramayana, okay, Mahabharata and Ramayana were composed during the later Vedic period. And fifth, in the later Vedic period, the Varna system became hereditary. Okay, here will be hereditary. Now come to the exercise D. Answer the following questions. Okay, briefly. In 2 or 3 lines you have to write the answer. Short answer you have to write. Name the 2 yagyas performed by the kings during the later Vedic period. So you have to write the 2 yagyas performed by the kings during the later Vedic period were Rajasuya Yagya and Ashwamedha Yagya. You have to write in a full sentence. Okay. Now second, list the 4 main varnas of the society and their occupation. You have to write the varnas as well as the occupations. So you have to write the 4 main varnas of the society and their occupations are. Afterwards you have to write, come to the page number 52. Okay. Here, okay, you have to write Vedic period became more rigid and hereditary in a later Vedic period. Social classes were now known as a caste or the varnas, decided by the birth and not by occupation. The 4 main varnas were the Brahmanas or the priestly class, Kshatriya or the warrior class, and Vaishyas or the traders and the Shudras or the lowest class engage in menial works. This much you have to write. Okay. Now next question is asking, which were the earliest kingdom built by the Aryans? So here you have to write Brahmavarta, earliest. Okay, you have to write Brahmavarta. The earliest kingdom built by Aryans was Brahmavarta. Name some of the occupations practiced, okay, widely during the later Vedic period. Now we have to write the more important occupations of the later Vedic period. This is in page number 54. Okay, page number 54. So first we have to write the main occupation was agriculture. Okay, main occupation was the agriculture. Next you have to write, apart from the agriculture, people were also engaged in spinning, weaving, carpentry, hunting, metalwork and poetry. Okay, this much we have to write. Now come to the next question, question number 5. List the 3 Vedas composed during the later Vedic period. So already we have discussed that. Okay, in later Vedic period, 3 more Vedas were composed. Okay, that is in page number 51. Okay, from here you can write page number 51. The composition of the 3 later Vedas: Sam Veda, that is in a ram's form, Yajur Veda, mantras and rituals, and the Athar Veda. Okay, there is a mysteries and there is a creations. Okay, this much you can write. Only Vedas you have to write. Okay, now come to the next. Now come to the answer the following questions in detail. Okay, what change do you see in the position of kings from the early Vedic to the later Vedic? This is in page number 54. You have to write. Okay, the position of kings from the later Vedic period to the early Vedic period to the later Vedic period. Where now you have to come to the page number 54. Okay, 54. Okay, you can write from the here. Okay, powers and authority. Okay, powers and authority. These 2 points you have to write for the early Vedic period, and these 2 points you have to write for the later Vedic period. Okay, now come to the next question, that is question number 2. Explain each stage of the 4 ashramas. This is in page number 52. 4 ashramas were there. Okay, okay, 4 ashramas you have to write. 4 ashramas were like brahmacharya. Okay, or a student life was the first stage of man's life. Only this much you can write. If you want to write a full paragraph, no problem, but if you write only this much, that is also enough. Now grihastha ashram, or a life as a householder, is the stage where the man gets married and perform his duties as a son, husband and father. Next you have to write one prastha ashram. Okay, or the life as a hermit is the stage where the man after completing his worldly duties. Next you have to write sannyasa ashrama, or a life as a sadhu is the last stage where the man renounces all the comforts of life. Okay, now come to the next question, question number 2. Question number 3. Describe the economic life of the Aryans. This is in page number 53. Economic life you have to write. Okay, That is in page number 53. Okay. Economic life or the occupation. The Aryans in the later Vedic age had made great economic progress. Agriculture became the primary occupation. Primary occupation of the Aryans. Focus on agriculture meant that land became more important than cattle. This much you have to write. Okay. Now come to the next question number 4. How did caste system change in the later Vedic age? This is in page number 52. Page number 52. Okay. Social life heading is there. From here you write. Okay. Brahmanas and Kshatriyas enjoyed privilege denied to Vaishyas and Shudras. Intercaste marriage were strictly prohibited as the high caste people looked down upon the low caste people. This much you have to write. No. Just 1 minute, students. You can write from here. Na? Caste system is asking. So from here. Okay. The caste system became the rigid and the people were not allowed to change their caste or occupation. Brahmanas and Kshatriyas enjoyed privilege denied to Vaishyas and Shudras. Intercaste marriage were strictly prohibited as the high caste people looked down upon the low caste people. This much you have to write. Now come to the last question. Question number 5. Describe the religious belief of the people in the later Vedic period. This is in page number 53. Page number 53, religious life you have to write. Okay. In the later Vedic period, Brahma, the creator, the Vishnu, the preserver, and the Shiva, the destroyer, gained a prominence over early Vedic deities such as Varuna, Indra, and Agni. Worship included elaborate rituals and sacrifices performed only by Brahmanas. This much you have to write till the Brahmanas. Now, there is a picture study, students. This one you have to complete to yourself. Okay, you can see here snapshot is there, very important. Okay, now observe the picture and answer the following questions. There is a what is shown in this picture. You can see there is a one guru and other you can say Sishyas, so the disciples are there. So what is the shown in this picture? This is a Gurukul system of education. Okay. In which ashrama did the persons acquire education? In which ashrama they used to get education? Means in a brahmacharya ashrama they used to get education. Okay. Which education system was prevalent during the Vedic period? What was the, you can say, system? Means Gurukul system of education was there. Okay. Gurukul system of education. What did the Sishyas do after their education was over? Means after the education they used to give what? They used to give Dakshina, Guru Dakshina, or the fee you can say. You have to write Guru Dakshina. Okay, thank you.